Hey HCG family, it's Miss HCG Girl here, and I'm checking in for another day on the very low calorie of round 6. Today is day 21, and I'm reporting in from a egg day correction of from yesterday. Yesterday I had woke up and I was up 0.4, and the day before that I think I was yesterday I was down 0.2, but the scale kept saying 145, and I just kept thinking, gee, this is 5 days in a row, and I think I'm going to do some kind of correction. And normally in the past, I have done apple days, and they've worked really great. I wanted to try a P2 egg day and see how that did, and this morning I woke up and my weight was 144.4. I had released 1.1 pounds from yesterday. So if it is a set point, I'm moving off of it, and that was my whole purpose in that. For newbies out there, this particular day I did is an off protocol correction day. Anyway, I have done other kinds of off protocol correction days, and they work for me. As far as in the realm of correction days, I probably will never do another egg day again. It was very difficult. I had a lot of trouble. I had 2 fried eggs for breakfast, 2 boiled eggs for lunch, a piece of chocolate delight in the afternoon, and 2 boiled eggs with some mustard for dinner. We had to go to a festival yesterday where my daughter performed at, and there was fried everything there, every kind of food imaginable, and then my family got some food out. They got to eat out and go to Froyo's, and I had to sit there and watch them. I also, yesterday evening, had a friend come over, and she ate chips and salsa from a local restaurant in front of me. It was difficult. And they had s'mores around the fire. Very tough in the realm of days that I've done. In the future, if I ever need a correction day, I'm going to go with faye or apples or protein day with mug cake or something like that. So, after saying all that, yesterday I also mentioned a new tea that I had tried that I didn't care for, and here it is. I really didn't care for this particular laxative tea. I like the Smooth Move better, and the Smooth Move makes chocolate or the herbal mint, and it seems to be a better experience for me than what I experienced on this. The bloating, the stomach cramps, it wasn't that great of an experience. Anyway, you try it for yourself and tell me what you think. Okay, guys, so you probably noticed with the magic of digital that changed a little bit around here. Anyway, I just want to put my 2 cents on a topic today. And my topic is about accepting other people in this YouTube community. There are a lot of people doing HcG and the diet and the protocol, and there's people doing RX injections, there's people doing sublingual RX, there's people doing a spray, there's people doing homeopathic. Somebody was even doing a cream last year, I think. And so I just wanted to chime in that after losing 111 pounds, I do have an opinion on the HcG protocol. And my biggest opinion is to love all the people in this community. We all are struggling to overcome our food addictions. We're all struggling with trying to find our way to be able to maintain our weight for the rest of our lives. For some people, Dr. Simeon's protocol is going to work fantabulously for the rest of your life. For some other people, it's not going to work that way. They may have to be Atkins the rest of their life. And I know people on here that have finished with the HcG protocol, and basically they are low carb for life. You have to find a plan that works for you. For me personally, I had to make a goal. Well, what am I going to do when I finish this protocol so that I wouldn't sit here and not have something to look forward to the rest of my life? And what am I going to do in life maintenance? And for me personally, I have chosen that I want to have exercise in my life the rest of my life. I'm getting ready to turn 50. Yeah, I know. the big 50. And anyway, but I want to be healthier for my next 50 years than even I was for my first 50 years. I didn't do the best job taking care of my body. I'm not proud of that. I want to, I have personal goals. And so in order to reach those personal goals, it's not just to maintain my weight for life. It's also to overcome my food addiction. And the things that I've incorporated in the past year have to do with maintaining that for life. After saying all that, there's been a lot of controversy this past few days on YouTube and on MyFitnessPal. I'm not on the Facebook group. On what is protocol, what's not protocol, whether you should go off protocol or not protocol. Let me tell you guys something, okay? After doing 6 rounds and losing 111 pounds, everybody's body is so different. Some people can handle certain things and some people can't. I personally am not going to sit around on a number for 14 days. I was on 145 point something for 5 days here. I decided to do an egg day. It was off protocol. I don't mind telling newbies out there that it was off protocol. In the past, I've only waited 2 days. I consider that a lot to wait on the same number for 5 days. But everybody doesn't have the same rules as me, and I respect whatever their rules are. If they want to sit there and wait, go ahead and wait. You have more patience than me, and I give you tons of credit. We all know what the original protocol says. If we've all read pounds and inches, and I'll try to put a link at the bottom of this in the info section to the pounds and inches that I've read and printed off, and you can go read it yourself and see what pounds and inches says. It's only like a 40 or 50 page document, not very long, and you can learn what it says about the protocol. Other than that, I hope to God that some of the I watched Sourpuss Candy this morning, and I really appreciated what she said about cult behaviors. Me and my husband understand this completely. We sort of were involved in a type of Christian church years ago that was very cultish. If someone left the church, people didn't treat them right, and they didn't love them. Even if they came back, they weren't loved in the same manner. And I don't believe that that's what God wants us to do in this group. I don't believe that that should be our attitude here. You know, what I'm reminded of, and, you know, if you're not a Christian, you don't have to listen to what I'm going to say, but there's a story that Jesus told about the prodigal son. The son got all this money and inheritance. He went away. He squandered it all. He ended up in a pig slop. And he came to his senses one day and he says, I'm going to go back to my dad. I'd rather be a servant than be in the pig slop. And as he's going back to his dad runs, hugs him, loves on him, gives him all these gifts, cuts the fatted cow, the whole 9 yards. And he gives him more afterwards than he gave him before when he gave him his inheritance. And in my opinion, that story is not just about the prodigal son. It's more about the prodigal father and the love that the father had for the son. I know you didn't tune in to hear this today, but what I want to share is that if somebody in our group doesn't agree with us and they're not following original protocol, blah, 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 love them anyway. They're trying something to overcome their food addiction in their life. I mean, this is so difficult to go down this road, you guys. This, I didn't know. If somebody had sat down and said, this is what you're going to be doing for the next year and a half of your life, I probably would have said, no way. I am not doing that. But my doctor took it very slow when she introduced things. Excuse me for showing the bra. When she showed me this way, and you know what? It has taught me so much about myself, about food, my addiction to food. It's also opened doors of friendship that I know would not have been opened had I not gone down this road. And so I have a great love and passion for people who are trying their best to get healthy and reach their ultimate weight loss goals. And I hope along the way that we're going to become a huge support system for each other here on YouTube, that we're going to stop the bickering, the arguing, the disagreeing. You know what? If somebody eats cantaloupe and the other person eats oranges and this person eats apples or whatever, if it's on your protocol, follow your protocol, okay? Stick within your 500 calorie diet and do it. We're here to support you on what your protocol is, okay? We want to see success. We want to see you reach your weight loss goals. That's it. And I hope I'm able to inspire and encourage somebody today to really look at why, if you do something like reject somebody in our community, why you would reject that person. Because they're not like you? Is that why you're rejecting them? I hope you reconsider and know that not everybody on here is that kind of person. We should all grab onto each other's arms and lift each other up. I have seen some of the weakest people be the strongest people on here. Amazing journeys, folks. Amazing journeys. I mean, there are people that are not healthy in their bodies and have lost 80 pounds, okay? And if they can do it, anybody can do this protocol. I've lost 111 pounds. I'm almost 50 years old. If I can do it, you can do it. And as Callie Southern Diva says, we're all in this together. We are all in this together, girl. We can't do it without each other. I love you guys. You guys are the best. And hopefully my preaching sermon is over. Peace out.